Hi, and welcome back to the mini farm. Today, we're going to talk about pasteurizing eggs. Right after I made the video on how to make mayo and the video showing how to make lunch meat from scratch, I got a lot of questions on, is this safe to eat? Is it pasteurized? How can I eat raw eggs? How can I eat chicken that is less than 160 degrees? Well, today we're going to talk about exactly what pasteurization is and how to make your food safe to eat. So you no longer have to pass up that eggnog on the holidays. You can eat as much mayo as you want without worrying. And my favorite of all, raw cookie dough, because life is too short to not be able to eat raw cookie dough. So if you want to learn how to pasteurize eggs and other food without cooking them, just keep watching. But first, please give this video a thumbs up if you like videos like this, and click the red subscribe button below. If it's already great, thank you so much for being here. I really enjoy having you here, and I love our chats in the comment section. Without further ado, here's how to pasteurize eggs. To get started, let's talk about temperature and time real quick, just so we can understand why we're doing what we're doing. Pasteurizing is a function of time and temperature. If we lower the temperature, we would have to increase the time to a specific amount to pasteurize the eggs. So our goal today is to keep the eggs at 135 degrees for 75 minutes. To do that, you're going to need a pot on the stove with water and a thermometer, or you can use an immersion circulator. This is also known as a sous vide machine. This machine basically keeps your water at a very specific temperature for a specific amount of time, and you don't have to sit here and worry about monitoring the temperature. So that's what we're going to use today. But again, you can use the stove, get your water up to 135 degrees, and hold it there for 75 minutes. So I'm going to show you how to use this machine real quick and what to do after. To get started, you want to fill your pot up with tap water, making sure that you're above the minimum line on there and below the maximum line. Then you want to clip your sous vide onto the side of your pot, then plug the machine in, set it to the temperature that you want. In this case, we want it to be 135 degrees, and hit start. Now we're going to wait for the machine to beep for us to let us know that it's up to temperature. In the meantime, I'm going to take my eggs that I'm going to pasteurize today. These are my 3 eggs, and I'm going to make sure that they're clean. They are farm fresh eggs from our backyard, but I did wash off the bloom for this project. Okay, now that it's beeped at me, I'm going to go ahead and put the eggs right into the water. Usually you would put the food in a bag or container of some sort when you're sous videing something like this, but with eggs, I put them right in there, especially since they've already been washed. It's no big deal for them to go right into the water. So gently use my tongs and place them in there. The water is pretty hot, so I would not put my hand in that water. 135 degrees is not very fun to touch. So as you can see, this device is actually circulating the water and keeping it at that exact temperature. So I'm going to go ahead and set my timer now for 75 minutes or an hour and 15 minutes, and then we'll move on from there. A few minutes before my timer goes off, I'm going to go ahead and start an ice bath. And for that, I just need a bowl, some ice, and some water. Okay, the timer just went off. I'm going to go ahead and put my eggs in an ice bath to stop the pasteurization and cooking immediately, and turn this off. All right, I got distracted with the kids a little bit, so the eggs have been sitting in here for a little bit, probably like 10-15 minutes now. I'm going to take this one out. So this one, let me close this down. This one is going to be the pasteurized egg, and this is a raw egg straight from the coop that I just washed. I'm going to crack these in here and see what the difference is. Okay, this is the raw egg. Put that back here. And this is the pasteurized egg. Okay, this is the pasteurized egg. You can see it's quite liquidy. And this one is the raw unpasteurized egg. Technically this one's still raw too. It's just pasteurized. I'm going to go ahead and use this egg, the cloudy pasteurized egg, in a salad dressing. That video will come out on Wednesday. It's going to be an emulsification just like we did in the mayo video, so you'll get to see what it's like to use a pasteurized egg for that process. So if you'd like to see how to make a salad dressing and some keto croutons, then tune in on Wednesday and I'll share that recipe with you then. Thank you so much for being here with me today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't done so already, you can click on my face to subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye!